Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to look at a game called Super Bagman, and this was created by Valadaon Automation and licensed to Stern in 1984, and it is the sequel to Bagman, which was a classic, extremely difficult maze game back in 1982 by Valadon Automation and licensed to Stern. And this is a good sequel. It is just as hard, if not harder. The amount of screens that you go through are greater. In the original, I think there was just like 3 screens or something, and there's about twice as many in this one. Maybe not twice as many, I can't remember exactly how many. I think there was like 5 or so. But you get sort of a backstory here. You escape Alcatraz prison. You are a convict. One of those rare games where you're a bad guy. Or at least back in the day, there weren't very many of them. But you escape prison because you are a thief who steals bags of gold from a gold mine. And you return to the scene of the crime and try to get the gold again. And you have a wheelbarrow that you must deposit the gold into. And you also have a timer. And if the time runs out, you die. And the timer is replenished by you dropping the gold into the wheelbarrow. The basics of the first game are still in this game. There are some nice new wrinkles in this. You can collect a pistol to shoot at the guards that antagonize you. There are only 2 guards, but they will hound you like crazy. The guards can also shoot at you. This is the attract mode. The music in this game is great. I love it. I love these tunes. They play Red River Valley rendition. They play You Are My Sunshine. It's kind of cool. And you picked up a gun right there in the attract mode. You have 6 shots. And once you're out, and you have to get the gun again from that same place. It is a gunsmith shop or whatever. There is also a bomb. And you can pick up the bomb, and then you can drop it. And shortly after you drop it, it will detonate. And that can take out guards. There's also the pickaxe from the first game. That doesn't last very long. Once it runs out, then you have to go get another pickaxe. There will be gaps in this game that you can use the action button to jump across. And you can drop into this minecart, which was from the first game. The minecart can kill you. Yeah, you don't want to drop off the edge there. And on your last life, they will play Auld Lang Syne. Some cool tunes in this game. I remember seeing this just once, I think, at an Aladdin's Castle arcade back in the day. But in this part, it's kind of weird. It looks like maybe the Bagman has Tourette's, or the giant Bagman does. Kind of twitches. We'll go ahead and get started. But you always start the beginning and every life on this first screen. And just like in Bagman, it is darn near impossible, it seems, to complete even one act. And an act consists of getting all the gold into your wheelbarrow. But that's still not the end of an act in this game. After you do that, I'm trying to see if I can't fake out the guard. But after you do deposit all the gold, then you have to free a fellow inmate. But that's much easier than having to get all the gold. Yeah, once your bonus time goes down to 500, you'll hear it start to tick down, or you'll hear a sound effect begin, and that indicates you better get your friggin' gold to that wheelbarrow. Plus, there's these this escalator here, and it'll force you to ride upwards. You can't go backwards on it. You know, each screen has something cool on it. And like I said, I think there's like 5, maybe there was 6. I think it's 5 screens, whereas the original only had like 3. But this is, yeah, this also has an extra cart, or it has an extra elevator that you can put your wheelbarrow, excuse me, on and ride it down. Now that was not available in the original game, so that's a nice little trick. But you can knock the guards down with your wheelbarrow if they're climbing up the ladder, and you could do that on the original Bagman too. But yeah, remember, you can use that bomb, you can pick it up and then set it down, and a short time after you set it down, it will detonate. And that can take out the guards, and it can take out you, of course. There'll be one wall on the last screen that you can take out with that bomb. I love the music in this game, it's great. And there I will deposit that bag of gold. Every time that you deposit a bag of gold in the wheelbarrow, it will always reset your timer to exactly 4,000. And note that the timer ticks down, whoa, in 100 increments per second. Now that little slide there, you have to press the action button shortly after you land from the slide so that you jump over that gap. Otherwise the slide will force you right off the edge and to your death. So you have to remember to press the action button to jump that little gap. And here's the You Are My Sunshine music, or a rendition of it. Yeah, here you'll want to turn your body so that you drop those bags over the edge, or at least one of them. You cannot go up that slide. So once you go down the slide, you are forced downwards, and you better get ready to press the action button to jump across the gap. I like this game, but my god, it's so hard. But it's kind of compelling, trying to learn how to outsmart, outmaneuver, you know, outshoot, or whatever, the guards, because they can get real tenacious. In the original Bagman, you could often manipulate the next screen by moving back and forth between the screens real quick, and you could maybe manipulate events into your favor. Fall off. Damn it. And again, you can drop the money bags onto the guards, and use the bomb to injure the guards. When you press the action button while you're moving, you hop forward a little bit. Ah, crap. Lost track of the time. Well, I'm dead. But I love the Bagman games. I'd like to see them, you know, somebody do like a reboot of them. I thought they were a blast. They were insanely hard, but I enjoyed them quite a bit. And it takes a lot for me to enjoy a game that's really frickin' hard. But yeah, this gunsmith is where you collect the gun. You just run over it and it's automatically in your possession. And you can fire 6 shots at the guards, a total of them. And after you shoot them the first time, from then on, when they see you and you have the gun in your possession, they will shoot at you. They can accidentally shoot each other. And you can shoot them while you're carrying a bag of gold or moving your wheelbarrow, which is nice. Note that the faster the stars move over the guards' heads when they're incapacitated, whoa, get away, the quicker they're going to get up. Or sometimes the stars won't even move, and that means that they're just about to get back up again. The more you injure a guard, the quicker they're going to end up getting up. I've never been able to beat this game in, one act of this game. I don't remember if I've ever been able to beat the original Bagman 1 act. But just like in Bagman 1, you cannot be shot by cops while you're in your wheelbarrow. That's nice. Or your minecart. But, remember that you cannot be shot while you're in the minecart. But just like in the original, you press the action button when you're under a beam, and you will hang from it, and then you can drop... Ah, damn it, I was trying to drop my wheelbarrow and go down the ladder. But yeah, you just stand under the beam and press the action button, and you'll hang from it, and then you press the button again when the minecart is just below you. Sometimes it's hard to get the timing right, and you can easily accidentally kill yourself trying to land in the minecart. Pupla. Well, the weird sound effects are because this is a French game created by a French company. But there were the same sound effects used in the first Bagman. Yeah, I really like this game, but I would love to see them... Woo! I killed him just in time, or knocked him out. You could never kill the guards. Let's get away. I'm gonna move forward a couple screens or so. Get away from me. But again, they could accidentally shoot each other. Now here is where you can bring the wheelbarrow down to another floor, and you can bring it all the way across to the left, to the first screen if you wanted to. And there's a bag of gold, so I'm just going to park that there, pick up the gold, and drop it off. And note that there's the blue bag of gold on that second floor. Note that this elevator just goes up one floor at a time and drops down one floor at a time, unlike an earlier elevator. And I need to pick up the bomb, and I need to put it on this wall, push it all the way up to the wall, and then drop it and back off. And now you could get that blue bag of gold, which is extremely heavy. Heavier than any of the other bags of gold. And I need to bring it back down to my wheelbarrow. And crap! Those guards are after me. Get away from me. And now of course, this guard is going to take the elevator down and kill me. Oops, I'm out of bullets. Crap. Yeah, once you're out of bullets, you have to go back to the gunsmith room and pick up the gun. The gun will be back there. But that is my game. Now I got to put in my initials. Despite the amount of initials you see for the other entries on the high score list, you can only put in 3, which sucks. Maybe I think this is the original ROM, not the Stern licensed one. But this was Super Bagman, created by Valadaon Automation and licensed to Stern in 1984. And yeah, I saw this at an arcade called Aladdin's Castle, and it was a franchise, I think, across the U.S. I think you could get 6 tokens for $1 there, which was really awesome. We had it at the Vancouver Mall in Vancouver, Washington. I'd go there when I was visiting my mom on weekends. And now we're going to look at, again, you can whack the guards' heads on the wheelbarrow, and you hear him go plop off screen. And here's me using the bomb on a cop. Boom. And you can drop it on their heads while climbing. And I'll use the pickaxe. You can intimidate the cop. They'll run away and drop off ledges to get away from you. Very useful tool. And now here's me getting the bomb. And you can pick up the bomb and drop it on the cops. It'll explode. Now let's finish one act. I'll drop off the wheelbarrow there. Put a bag of gold in there. Pick up the bomb because I need to blast that wall so I can get the blue bag of gold. Oh, go away, dickheads. I put on invincibility, I think. Yeah, careful not to blow yourself up. I don't know why the cops walked away. Usually they're very tenacious. They don't want to leave me alone. Yeah, I'll wait for it to come back. But yeah, the other elevator will just go up one space by one space and then drop all the way down. This one just drops down one floor by floor. Now, I dropped it in the wheelbarrow. That was the last bag, so found the key. No, you have to find the key and release your friend. This is so much easier. That's a graphical glitch. I didn't have to jump over that. It wouldn't fall in. I don't know why that appeared there, but all you have to do now is find the key. All the money's gone. There's the key up at the top. Just pick up the key. You can drop the key on the cops while climbing a ladder. It slows you down a little tiny bit when you pick it up. And now you have to get over to your friend. And to get there, you have to go to the first screen. You have to go below, just below where the escalator is. Yeah, suck it, cops. Drop the key, pick it back up. And again, they can accidentally shoot each other. And you'll get the points for it, I think. But this is the way you want to go. And then you press the action button when you're right up against the wall there, and you'll release him. And you pick him up in a very suspect manner. Looks like you're screwing him wheelbarrow style. But the computer automatically picks him up for you and takes him out to the top left. From this point on, there will be more bags of gold, and the cops will shoot automatically once you collect the gun the first time. They won't just wait until you start shooting them. So it's a little added challenge from this point on. But I like this game. I wish they would remake it or redo it somehow. Reboot it, whatever. Good sequel to Bagman. But that is Super Bagman by Valadon Automation and licensed to Stern in 1984. Well, this is Crazy Clown Radio saying thanks for watching Super Bagman by Valadon Automation and Stern in 1984. Good sequel to Bagman. Well, I hope you have a good weekend, folks. I will see you later with another video. Bye-bye, folks.